Hello everyone. In this video I want to talk about ScriptRunner, and in case you are wondering why I haven't made any video on ScriptRunner, there is no specific reason. I was of course doing a lot of other things, and I have not really forgotten about ScriptRunner for Jira or ScriptRunner for Jira on cloud. And today I wanted to talk about, so first of all, I'm not really going to show you any script today, apologies, but I thought I'll probably share a few things. Now I was looking at some of the questions that people are asking me these days about ScriptRunner. They want to use it, and they are not really sure how to get started. And I have talked about this plenty of times, but there is no harm in repeating yourself, because the thing with YouTube is that although you may have talked about it maybe in your previous video, one of your previous video, but it is a bit difficult to find the information or find what you're looking for. So let me talk about it again one more time. And this video is only focused for it's basically for those people who are new to ScriptRunner for Jira on server or maybe data center. I should use the word data center because there is no server. Now, whenever it comes to programming, there is no easy way to learn programming or to do anything with scripts than writing it yourself, getting your hands dirty. Now, I recommend you to take a look at the scripts that I have shared, and I have been sharing on my GitHub repository. So if you follow any of my video, and I have plenty of videos by the way on ScriptRunner, I don't even remember the count, but I have a lot of videos, and I can actually tell you how many videos I have. And by the way, I do have this course, which is nothing but all the videos consolidated here under this page. So if you go to this section called courses, and if you click on mastering ScriptRunner for Jira, and this is of course for server, I have a similar course, similar set of videos for cloud as well. But if you want to, let us say, start the learning, I have all the videos here that you can of course take a look at. So whenever you're doing something with the Jira, let us say you want to get the list of all the projects. So as I mentioned before, it is all about getting your hands dirty. And for example, if you type in here project, I have plenty of examples like get projects from issue types, or get all project permissions, and rename a project. So these simple things, these simple examples will help you in not only getting started, but it will also give you a lot of confidence, because when you're writing a script and you're doing it yourself, and especially when you are interacting with the Jira Java API, you will gain a lot of confidence. And when you have the collection of scripts or different things that you can do, what I normally do, I of course have this GitHub repository, which is my public repository, but I do have a similar repository which is like a local repository, and I have like small snippets, like each and every file will do just one thing. Like for example, if you want to create a project, if you click on it, you will get this working example. So the idea of this GitHub repository is of course to share the code, but I also use it to refer back to what I did long time back. For example, if I have to create a project, I can copy this and I can reuse it. Of course, I might need to modify it slightly based on, let us say, if I'm getting a project with a different key. But because I have these different files with one file doing just one thing, I can always reuse them easily in my code. Maybe if I'm doing something a bit more complicated, and where I need to first create a project, then maybe import some issues, or then maybe do something else, I can do that. I can actually take a look at all these files. And as I mentioned before, whenever you're working with ScriptRunner, you cannot really learn ScriptRunner easily unless you get your hands dirty. So try it yourself on on a test environment. Basically, if you want to take a look at the sample projects, I think there is a project that you can set up on your local. And if you take a look at this particular video, like setup development environment for with IntelliJ, and I think I have a similar video where I talked about how to do this setup on Linux. So do take a look at these two videos in case you want to understand how to set up the environment. And I have of course shown you in this particular video, especially for Linux, how to set it up. And if you're watching one of the videos here, you will get references to the links wherever applicable, and if I'm showing any code, you will find the example. But if you want to maybe submit any changes, or if you have any issues to report, not many people report any issues, and to be honest, my GitHub repository is not really well managed, and I think I should probably add a bit more instructions here. But if you have any ideas about maybe improving the code, and maybe you want to contribute, feel free. And I think a lot of people have already forked my repository, and they have also, I believe, starred it, which is great. But feel free to contribute, and if you have any code snippet to contribute, the idea here is very simple. That code in that file should do just one thing, so that people can follow it, people can learn it, and they can also reuse it whenever they want to. So that is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.